Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I want to give you a suggestion. This video is specifically for all of the male viewers out there. And you may not like my suggestion. You may take offense even to my suggestion. But trust me when I tell you, this is for your own fucking good. Okay? So, what I want to suggest to you guys is that you start speaking and dressing in a proper manner. What I mean by that is most people are influenced and dress according to what they see around them, their surroundings, what they're exposed to, their family, their friends, their community, the media. They also speak in that same manner as they are shown by others. And I'm here to tell you guys that there's so much negative garbage that's influencing us out there that sometimes we don't even realize how stupid we are in following in a lot of things that we do. This is one of them. When I was a very young person, I was like 13, 14 years old. I was like that also. I was on the street and, I had baggy clothes and I was, just like everybody else was. And I went to juvenile jail. When I came out of that juvenile jail, I realized that I made the decision from that day forward, I'm never going to fucking dress like this again. I'm going to start dressing as a man should. And I got rid of all my jeans even. I didn't have jeans for years. I just wore khakis, dress pants, and dress shirts. As crazy as that may sound to you, the reason I did that is because I understood that first impression is everything. Appearance is what people are going to judge you on for the most part. That's the deciding factor if or not you are allowed to even get near certain people or certain opportunities. It's how you look and how you present, how you carry yourself. So from that young age, I stopped all that bullshit and I actually did the opposite. I started dressing, speaking, and acting as if I actually was educated, wealthy, of a very strong, good family, and successful. That's the image I wanted to portray, not some fucking thug from the street who can't be trusted. And it was a very good decision that I made, and I continued in that for years and years. Only in the past couple years even I started wearing jeans again and dressing casual. For me, this is real casual. And some of you may say, oh, you don't dress so well yourself. And you know what? There's an answer to that. When you become boss, you could do whatever the fuck you want, okay? When you become owner of something, of a company, and you have people below you, and it's you who's actually generating the money and income, and you're the recipient of that money and income, do whatever the fuck you want. You can wear your fucking bathrobe to work if you want. You'll look like an asshole, and people will think badly about you, but if you wanted to, fine. It's not going to affect you at that stage. Once you've already established yourself and become successful, doesn't matter then what people think of you. But before that, it does matter a lot. And the number one thing that I really fucking despise in how men dress is the sagging pants. Not so much the baggy, the sagging pants makes me fucking angry. Okay? Nobody wants to see your fucking ass hanging out. Nobody wants to see your fucking boxers, your underwear. Nobody. Trust me when I tell you. You're not impressing anyone. You're not attracting anyone. No one's getting turned on by that shit. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite message you're sending out by fucking sagging your pants to the point where half your ass is sticking out. The message you're really sending out is, hey, I'm a fucking homo, advertising my ass to other men. That's what I see. So again, guys, I know some of you are not going to like this shit, but you know me and you know that I don't give a fuck if you're going to like it or not. I'm going to tell you what I think is right. Like some big brother type shit. Doesn't matter if you like me. It doesn't matter if you get upset. This is the right advice. Trust me, guys. I would never go out of my way to say this kind of thing to you and potentially upset many of you unless I understood and knew that it had to be said. So the baggy pants and the super casual clothes all the time, it doesn't work. If you want people to view you as something something good, someone of value, someone who has potential, someone who maybe they would want to hire and give a chance to in life, or even for other reasons. For women, you want women to look at you as a serious man, a potential mate, someone that they could actually be with and spend their life with. You can't dress like a little fucking boy. You can't dress like a punk. You can't be having half your ass hanging out. You can't be casual all the time. Dress up rather than down. That's the best advice I can give you about how you dress. Dress higher than your current social status rather than lower, or what it actually is. Always dress up. Always. Because of what I said before about us being judged visually. Okay? And the next part of the advice I'm giving here is about how we speak. All right? I am guilty of all kinds of curse words that I say and messed up things. Sometimes I get upset. I get angry. I even yell and it comes out. I have a lot of aggression. And I know some of you are thinking that, who's this person to criticize us, how we speak or how we dress? But going back to what I said before, guys, it doesn't matter for me because nobody's cutting me a check. Nobody's giving me a fucking paycheck at the end of the day. I do what I want because I'm in charge of that part of my life. And when you get to that point yourself, or if you're at that point already, good for you. Do whatever the fuck you want. But before that, it's important that you speak properly. You know, and even what I just said about me, that I curse, guess what, guys? I never, ever, ever in real life, with customers, for example, in business dealings, never, not even once, slip up and say a curse word or something inappropriate. Also around women and children, it never happens. I can turn that shit off in a second. This is the real me. I like to speak how I speak. Unfortunately, I use foul language sometimes, but I can turn it off like a light switch. And that's the problem I see with a lot of people. A lot of people just speak in one way, carry themselves in that same way, and can never shut it off, and can never tone it down even. And the rest of society looks down on that. They look down on you when you speak improper English, when you speak thug, ghetto language, street shit. You sound like an idiot, first of all. You sound uneducated, and people look down on you and judge you negatively because of that. They associate that kind of language, that kind of speech, that kind of dialect with crime. It's not going to do you any good. Trust me, guys. So again, as I said about the clothing and dressing up, same like this. I'm uneducated, okay? I have no education. I didn't even fucking make it to high school. I made a couple weeks in high school before I was gone permanently. But even so, the average person who I speak to in the real world, in a face-to-face interaction, or even on the telephone, would never know that. They would assume that I'm educated because I've made it a point to become educated outside of the formal schooling, to read, to study, to learn, to expand vocabulary. These are important things for you. So just trust me on this one, guys. I know this is not something that you want to hear. You probably don't want to hear it, but this is the truth. You want to be respected as a man? Start acting like a fucking man. Leave that boy shit behind. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this and got something good out of it. Thanks.